Turning 35 is often seen as a turning point, a moment when the weight of life's expectations begins to feel especially heavy. For many, it's the first time they feel the creeping anxiety of time moving too fast, of dreams that still feel out of reach, or of a future that doesn't seem as clear or certain as it once did. This is especially true in societies where there's an expectation that by this age you should have your life more or less together. Whether it's career, relationships, finances, or personal achievements, 35 marks the point when the world around you often starts demanding that you have everything figured out. But here's the truth that many don't talk about. 35 can feel like a crisis. It's not the carefree years of youth anymore, but neither are you at the settled age that society deems acceptable. You're caught in an in-between phase, feeling like you're not quite where you thought you'd be by now. In many cultures, 35 is considered a milestone, yet also a threshold, a line in the sand where you either rise to meet the expectations of adulthood or falter under the weight of regret and doubt. In countries like the United States, Europe, and other Western societies, there's the rising anxiety of, am I too late? It's the age when some start to experience what's commonly referred to as a midlife crisis. You may look back on your 20s and wonder if you missed your chance. The world is advancing rapidly, and yet you feel stuck. Perhaps you feel like your career has plateaued, or that you're caught in a cycle of burnout, with no way to break free. You may even feel like you're running out of time to reach your dreams, especially when you look around and see others seemingly succeeding. In China, there's even a more pronounced phenomenon referred to as the 35-year-old crisis, where the pressure to succeed and be settled intensifies as you approach your mid-30s. In a society where success is often measured by career milestones, family life, and social status, 35 is the age where many are expected to have a clear path. For professionals, it's not just a personal awakening, it's a crisis of survival. Many workers face layoffs or job insecurity, particularly in rapidly changing industries. Companies may favor younger employees with newer skills, leaving those in their mid-30s worried about being left behind, displaced, or replaced. As if that weren't enough, the rising cost of living and mounting financial pressures can make 35 feel like the age when your dreams are no longer within reach. You may start to feel that sense of failure as you realize that some goals may never come to fruition, or that you're too deep into your career to make a radical change. There's a constant voice telling you that you're either too old to start over or too late to make your impact. But here's the truth. This is not the end. It's just the beginning. Rather than seeing 35 as the moment when you should panic, it's time to realize that this is your awakening. Your life, the way you've known it, has been preparing you for something much bigger. The energy of this age, with its challenges and frustrations, is calling you to step into a greater version of yourself. And while the world may tell you that you're past your prime, you know deep down that you're just getting started. What if the so-called midlife crisis is actually a midlife awakening? What if you are on the cusp of uncovering the very purpose you've been searching for your whole life? What if all of the struggles, doubts, and career shifts were never obstacles, but stepping stones leading you to this powerful moment of change? You're not behind, you're not lost, you're exactly where you need to be. And the world is ready for you to finally rise. A new chapter, 35 and beyond. Turning 35 is a monumental point in life. For some, it brings a wave of reflection as you look back at the years leading up to this point and ask yourself, have I truly lived my purpose? The world tells you that by the time you reach this age, you should have everything figured out: career, family, finances, personal goals. But reality doesn't always follow these rules. Some of us are still figuring it out. Or perhaps we've realized that the path we've been on doesn't fully align with who we are. But here's something the world doesn't always acknowledge. The years after 35 are when you really start to uncover your deepest purpose. You are entering a time of immense growth. But this growth isn't just about the physical world. It's about awakening spiritually, stepping into your true power, and understanding that the old rules don't apply anymore. As you approach your 40s, something incredible begins to happen. You start to let go of the need for external validation. You realize that your happiness and success are no longer defined by the expectations of society, but by your own standards. You may start to feel a deeper connection to your intuition, your inner wisdom, and even a sense of calling you may have ignored in your younger years. This awakening is no coincidence. 35 is a pivotal time when you are meant to start embracing your deeper self. The dreams you've pushed aside for years are waiting to resurface. The gifts you once dismissed or overlooked are coming into full bloom. This is your time to rise. You are the chosen one. If you're here, listening to these words, it's not an accident. You are one of the chosen ones, part of a group of souls called to step up during this transformative time in history. You may not fully understand it yet, but deep inside, you feel something stirring. You've felt the pull before, that subtle nudge that you are meant to do more, be more, achieve more. Being a chosen one means you have a unique role in the grand unfolding of the world. You weren't just born into this lifetime by chance. Your soul chose this moment in time because you have an important role to play. You are a bridge between the old world with its outdated beliefs and structures and the new world that is emerging. You have the wisdom, strength, and perspective to help guide humanity through the challenges that lie ahead. You might have felt different throughout your life, misunderstood, or as though the world around you wasn't quite in tune with your deeper truth. That's because you weren't meant to blend in. You were born to stand out, to lead, to inspire. Your journey, however difficult, has been preparing you for this time. Now is the moment when you start to see the pieces come together. This is your time to embrace who you truly are. It's no longer about fitting in or following the rules that others have set for you. It's about stepping into your power and trusting that everything you've experienced, every challenge, every lesson, has been preparing you for this exact moment. 2025, the Great Awakening. 2025 is not just a year on the calendar. It's the culmination of a spiritual wave that's been building for decades. And now, it's ready to surge forward. If you've felt something shifting inside of you, something awakening or stirring, it's because the energy of 2025 is coming, and it's calling you to step into your true potential. This will be a year unlike any other. As the world experiences powerful shifts in energy, those of us who are in tune with the universe will begin to feel a deep sense of clarity. Your gifts, which may have felt dormant for years, will begin to come online. Your intuition will sharpen. You'll find that you can sense things before they happen. You may begin to experience inexplicable moments of connection to others, conversations that go beyond words, emotions that transcend logic. But these spiritual gifts won't just appear on their own. They require your willingness to embrace them, to trust the process, and to step into the unknown with courage. Your spiritual gifts are not random. They are part of your soul's design. And 2025 is the year when these gifts will become vital not only for your own growth, but for the collective transformation of humanity. In the coming year, the world will face turbulence, uncertainty, and upheaval, but these challenges are not here to break you. They are here to forge you into the leader, healer, and visionary you are meant to be. The time to act is now. Now you may be wondering, how do I begin? If you've felt that pull, that deep inner nudge, you're already on the right track. The universe doesn't just give you these signals by accident. They are pointing you toward your next step, a step you must take in order to fully embrace your purpose and unlock your spiritual potential. But here's the thing. The energy that's unfolding in 2025 won't wait for you to be perfect. This isn't about waiting for the right moment or for the stars to align just so. This is about stepping forward despite any fears or doubts you may have. You've been preparing for this moment your entire life. All those experiences, the tough moments, the lessons learned, they were all shaping you for what's coming next. It's time to stop waiting for external validation. Stop wondering if you're too old to change or if it's too late to pursue that dream. If anything, the timing has never been better. At 35 and beyond, you have the life experience, the wisdom, and the strength to make things happen in ways that your younger self couldn't have imagined. The foundation is already there. Now, it's time to build. But this requires action. The universe is calling you to take that leap, to trust your intuition, and to move toward your destiny. It won't always be easy. In fact, you'll likely face challenges, doubts, and even resistance from others, but that's all part of the process. The most meaningful transformations often come with discomfort. Don't let fear paralyze you. Instead, let it propel you. Consider this. If you continue to hesitate, to play small, or to wait for a better time, you could miss the opportunity to fully step into your power. Remember, your soul is calling you for a reason. The experiences you've had, the struggles you've endured, and the knowledge you've gained are all pointing to one thing. It's time to step up. It's not enough to wait for things to change around you. You must become the change. The power you've been seeking outside of yourself has always been within you. All you need is the courage to unlock it. So, ask yourself, what are you waiting for? The time is now. You're being called to lead. You've felt it, haven't you? That quiet whisper, that inner voice telling you that you are here for a purpose. It's not a coincidence. You are here to lead. And 2025 will be the year when your leadership becomes crucial in guiding others through the changes that are already unfolding in the world. As someone over 35, you have lived through years of immense change, both personally and globally. You've seen the rise of technology, the shifts in societal values, and the challenges that have shaped the world we live in today. These experiences have been preparing you for your role as a leader. You are uniquely equipped to help others navigate the turbulence that's coming. But leadership doesn't always look the way we expect. It's not about being in the spotlight or having all the answers. Leadership is about showing up with integrity, wisdom, and compassion, especially when the world around you feels uncertain. It's about being a beacon of light for those who are lost or struggling, offering guidance not from a place of ego, but from a place of experience and understanding. Those younger than you, whether they are consciously aware of it or not, are looking to you for guidance. They may not be seeking it directly, but they are watching how you handled challenges, how you carry yourself through uncertainty, and how you live your truth. You are setting an example, whether you realize it or not. Your actions, your words, and the energy you carry are influencing those around you. As the world becomes more chaotic, more people will begin to awaken to their own truths, and many of them will need your wisdom to help them along the way. Whether it's through sharing your knowledge, mentoring others, or simply being a presence that others can rely on, your role as a guide is more important than ever. Conclusion. If this message resonates with you, it's time to take action. You've been called for a reason, and the universe is waiting for you to step into your power. You are one of the chosen ones, and 2025 is the year when your spiritual gifts and leadership potential will be fully realized. Remember, the world is changing, and it needs you now more than ever. Your experience, your wisdom, and your courage are exactly what the world needs in this moment of transformation. Don't wait any longer. The time to act is now. If you found this video valuable, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel. Your support helps us continue to create more content that can inspire and guide others through this powerful time of awakening. Also, if you feel called to support this channel further, please click the Super Thanks button below. Your contributions help us bring this message to even more people who need to hear it. We are all in this together. Share your thoughts, experiences, or any insights you've had in the comments below. Let's build this community of awakening souls. Until next time, trust the journey and rise to your true power. The world is waiting for you.